8:48 a.m. The first plane hits the North Tower. Many at Stuyvesant hear the bang and feel the school tremble.
Plane from a different angle as it slammed into the
9:03 a.m. The second plane hits the South Tower. Many of the students, faculty, and staff see the collision and watch the ensuing fire from the building's south-facing windows. Some turn on the televisions which hang in each Stuyvesant classroom. Phone communications from the building are jammed.
So I was after school around 4 o'clock, and I was about to leave when all of a sudden the heavens just let loose and it just starts pouring. So I call my mom, and because there was no way I was going to get home. So my dad comes and bails me out and picks me up. I remember sitting in my room at around 9 o'clock and just being like, today was a bad day. And my mom goes, "That's okay, honey, tomorrow will be a better day." That was September 10th.
I watched the buildings fall. I was in my house, and I saw the planes hit. It was unbelievable. It was like I was just saying, it's all just a dream. It's all just a dream.
So we all went to art, and we're on the 10th floor, and the building's turned a little bit, so we can't really see anything. But we were all crowded by the window, trying to get a good view. And the teacher's just like, "I know this sounds weird and all, but I still want you guys to draw. So you can say when the World Trade Center was attacked, you were, drawing contour drawings."
I was talking to some of my friends. I was asking if they had seen the plane. And they said, yeah. And they were laughing about it, saying he was blazed, he was totally stoned, he was this moron had hit the building. So then we went to Spanish class, and then the second plane hit. I actually saw this guy. He threw a chair out a window, and then that's when everyone started to care. Yeah, before everyone was thinking it was just some kind of joke, and they were being really heartless. No, I'm serious. I mean, these people were saying that's what they get. Some people have good luck and they win the lottery, and some people have bad luck and they get killed like this. That's a horrible thing to say, because all those people died, and you just can't laugh it off. That's something you just can't laugh off. For me, I try not to think about it too much, because we got a week off, and every day I would call a friend, or I'd go see a movie, or I'd play baseball, play basketball. We'd just do something, do stuff to get our mind off of it. I don't think we can ever be normal again after what happened.
The first thing I said to myself was, okay, this is a sign to you and the rest of the world. This is when you're gonna start living each day to the fullest, blah, blah, blah. But it doesn't happen. It really doesn't. You still don't tell people all you wanna tell them. It's like something's holding you back from saying certain things to certain people, You still don't live life without regret, You still...
I wasn't really sure how a terrorist attack was supposed to be like, so when I told my parents I was going to Brooklyn Tech, they were like, "Oh, Brooklyn, yay." So I told them, "We all have to go to Tech. It sucks, but hey, I'm okay with 1 o'clock in the morning." But everyone was like, "I want to go to Stuy. I want to go to Stuy." But I was like, "Have you seen Stuy in the news? There's smoke all around it. You really don't want to go to Stuy right now."
There were people there all the time. They wanted to buy these hats and pins and saying "God bless America" and stuff like that, which made me sick. The pictures are probably what really did it for me. They had these Little disposable cameras, you know, the kind that people whip out for a trip to Disneyland or the Grand Canyon. Once, someone actually asked me to take a picture of them standing in a solemn pose with the wreckage as a backdrop. And I couldn't do it. I almost threw the camera at them. I just couldn't do it. You know, our freedom is still here. They haven't taken that away. They attacked us because they disagree with us. And they killed a lot of innocent people. And that's what people should be upset about. They shouldn't be upset about attacks on our freedom. They shouldn't be upset about attacks on our way of life. They should be upset that a lot of friends, a lot of children, a lot of, you know, people's sons and daughters, a lot of, you know, neighbors, a lot of families who don't have providers anymore. People's houses are gone. That's what we should be upset about.
I was sort of in denial that entire day. I was completely... I couldn't accept that... I don't know. I usually don't think about these things when I'm sleeping. Well, sometimes. Well, sometimes maybe before I fall asleep, I see these images in my head of towers falling down and blood. People donating blood. But I don't know. It's our tendency, I guess, to go back to normalcy. And I don't know. It's funny because I would say forget it. Just forget about it, but I'm not sure that's a good word to use. Just forget about all of it. To not think about it, I think, would be a better word. But you're never going to forget about it. But it's so much easier on you if you just try not to think about it. The moment right before a test, that test is the world to you. Your life depends on it, and trust me, I felt the same way, but sometimes, after you take that test, you just wonder, so what? So what if you get a bad grade? So what if you get a good grade? So what if the world crashes and burns? So what? What matters is